Treaties are signed between governments.
Calev!
Connections are made between people. This is one of the first delegations of Emiratis and Bahrainis to arrive in Israel since the countries signed normalization accords earlier this year.
To be here, like it's a dream.
And they aren't here to do business. They're analysts, journalists, novelists, and artists, social entrepreneurs, all under the age of 40, and in Israel to make connections.
We couldn't imagine this will happen. It was an experience in a lifetime.
Some say ignorance is bliss, and I do not agree with that. Ignorance is not a bliss because it builds lots of walls between communities.
For a week, they've toured Israel, seeing the usual sights. But perhaps the most meaningful was a visit to Israel's Holocaust Memorial Museum, Yad Vashem.
I hardly could stop myself from crying, honestly, because what I've seen, what has been done in our history of mankind, this is so horrible. We are here to ensure that these kind of acts, genocides, are never going to be happening in the future.
And when the delegation walked the streets of Tel Aviv, they could hardly take 2 steps without Israelis stopping to take photos with them.
Walking around the streets, they keep saying this. Everyone passes by. We are waiting for 75 years. Now we see you. And they start hugging.
But there have also been negative reactions from some. Bahraini English analyst Amjad Taha engaged in a heated debate on I-24 News this week with former Palestinian Minister Ashraf Adrami, which is now going viral on social media.
There's been a lot of hate messages as well around the world. It's like about people entering Israel for the first time, but we're no longer going to pay attention to this. Look, this is like the coronavirus. If we're going to be scared from it, we're going to retreat. It's not going to work. But what we need so far to use the vaccine of corona, right, for the virus, and the vaccine for peace, for this war and hate and everything to carry on, to keep visiting Israel.
The amount of hate messages we have received from those people, that was really bad. And I can send the message to the people and tell them, please guys, think. Do not believe what you have been taught. Do not believe what was programmed, into your minds.
The tour was organized by Sharaka, an organization founded with the sole purpose of introducing people from the Gulf to Israel.
We better find social initiatives, create platforms that will connect between the two people. Now we, the people, have to make it happen from grassroots.
And they hope many will follow in their footsteps.
I got a lot of messages from Bahraini women that would love to visit Israel.
I believe Emiratis want to come here and they want to feel comfortable. They want to feel like home, which I actually experienced here. I feel like home.
We love you. We love you too.
Emily Rose, I-24 News.